Hey everyone, and welcome back to TheFortitudeFix. I hope you're well. My name is DaShanna, and in today's video, I'm going to bring to you what I call a motherhood story time. So as you can tell by the title of this video, it has to do with language and essentially me apologizing to my toddler. Let's go ahead and get into the story time. So I have a toddler I have two toddlers technically, but this story revolves around my 3-year-old. And so I was at home by myself and spending time with the girls, and they were playing really well together. And we have two balls that we like to often play with. One is a soccer ball, so it's a lot harder, meant for kicking, not so much inside the house. So it wasn't that one. We were playing with our really soft, it couldn't be any softer of a ball. It has like air inside, and it's like plastic and squishy, and the air is kind of deflated, so therefore it's even softer. Anyway, Nova and Aurora, my 1-year-old, were playing with the ball, and they were kind of like running around the couch, and I was like, okay, you know what, it's fine. As long as you all are being safe, y'all are playing and it's fine. So I didn't think too much of it. They were kind of throwing the ball over the couch and then throwing it into the kitchen and then coming, like running around with it. And I was like, this is totally so cute. Go for it, girls, go for it. And at one point the ball ended up in my lap because I'm sitting on the couch, right? And so I grabbed the ball and we're laughing and joking, and I take the ball and I toss it at Nova, and it hits her like right here. It's extremely soft ball, and I was standing maybe like 2 feet away from her, and it was more like a toss, like ah, and I did indeed mean to do that. I was playing as we typically do, and this day she was not here for it, okay? And she told me about it. She said, she kind of like started doing this with her shirt. And I was like, oh, what's wrong? Mommy, you hit me. You hit me with the ball. And I said, yeah, mommy was playing with you just like we've been playing with Sissy, you know, this whole time with the ball. Mama, you hit me right here and it hurt. It hurt. And please don't do that again, okay? And she kept kind of shaking her shirt, and she said, Mama, please don't do that again. And she put her arms, don't do that again. If you do that again, I'm gonna be very upset, okay? Okay? Don't do that again. I'm gonna be upset. And y'all, when I couldn't do anything but take what she was telling me and just smile, like, let me first off say, I'm from the generation where I could never, okay? I could never. But my daughter was letting me know I had crossed a boundary with her, and she did not like it. Whether it was a game, whether my intentions were pure, she did not like it, and she felt comfortable and safe enough to let me know. And I'm so proud and happy about that. I said, okay. I said, mommy hit you with the ball. Yes, I said, and it hurt Nova. Mommy is sorry. So I apologize for hurting Nova, and I won't do it again, okay? And so then she says, okay, thank you, mommy. And then she goes on playing with her sister, and she probably threw the ball at her sister, but okay, fine. In my brain, I was like, wow. Like, it was a proud mom moment, but then it was also a reflective mom moment. And as I said before, again, I'm from the generation where I could never, however, I was just so proud of her in that moment. And that's why it's so important that I continue to give my kids language that they can use to express themselves. And what I mean, not by language in terms of like communication and us, like in our case, speaking English, because someone can speak English and talk to somebody, but it doesn't mean they're communicating effectively, right? Also, giving the tools to confront a situation that may be uncomfortable, or something happened when someone hurt your feelings, or, you know, bringing up the issue, how you felt, and what you want to have happen. I think that is a skill, and that is a muscle worth building. And I use a lot of analogy when I do like speaking engagements and things like that, but you know, we're all born with this, like, you know, this physical anatomy, right? And so people have bone, we have muscle, we have all of these things that make up the human anatomy and the human body, right? But then there are some people who have bigger muscles, right, than, let's say, me, the average person. And it's because they work out those muscles, right? Like, they are focused on those muscles in order to help that particular part of the body grow. And so literally taking that and applying it here is, I want my kids to be able to have the language and to strengthen that muscle of communication and autonomy and expression. And I was so proud that my 3-year-old let me have it, okay? She let me have it, and I could not be prouder. I could not be prouder of her. And I also want to take a moment to express this idea of apologizing. I think, again, I come from the generation where our parents and grandparents were like, you're a child, stay in a child's place. I don't need to apologize to you. And I am doing things differently. I want to apologize to my children because they are going to replicate what they see. And I want to, I mean, even clearly with this story, they've heard us say that before. Me and my husband, in some capacity, for Nova to be able to even have those words to regurgitate and use in context with me. And I love that. I want to highlight the fact that I consciously apologized to her because I wanted her to know that A, I heard her, I was able to listen to what she said, I repeated it back, and I took ownership. I apologized, even though it came from a good place, right? I'm playing ball with my girls. She wasn't here for it that day, and that is fine, right? That is completely fine. She didn't take it how I thought she would, and that's fine. That is on me. No matter kind of what my intent was, even though it was positive, it still had this particular impact, and that's what I need to recognize. So I need to decenter myself, center my child and what they're telling me, and apologize. So I looked her in the face, just like we were having this full-on conversation like we are now, and I did. I said, Nova, I heard you. I'm so sorry that hurt when mommy threw the ball. And I said, you're right. I said, you know what? I won't do that again. And she said, okay, mommy, right? So very big lessons all around. And yeah, I had to apologize to my toddler. And lastly, I will leave you with this. I am raising 2 girls. I am raising 2 Black girls. And these will become Black women. And that is what they will move through the world as. And that's what they will be seen as. And they will have very unique and nuanced experiences in life. And based on my work and in my field of study, I know that there are things that are different related to a person's gender, and I want my girls to be able to move through this world with the ability to advocate for themselves and others, to be able to put words to their feelings. There are more than happy, sad, mad, excited, right? Like, there are a ton more feelings and emotions, and I want them to be able to stand up and say, this is what happened, this is how I felt about it, and this is what I want to happen or not happen in the future. And that is what my 3-year-old did in that situation with the very soft ball that we were playing with, and I just had to come and share that with you. So I hope that you all got something from this. I hope that it was interesting, that it was funny, but you also maybe learned a little bit and can take something from what I said and share it with others, maybe even apply it to your own life. I thank you all so much for joining me for this motherhood story time. There will be more. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to hear more. But yeah, I am, as you know, if you've been following me for a while, I'm navigating motherhood without my mother. My mother passed away in 2021, and this is a whole new world for me. So I wanted to just use this as my outlet to begin sharing what I'm learning, what I want to continue to do, what I want to do differently in raising capable, amazing, conscious, breathtaking kids, okay? And so Thank you all again for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I have a goal of making it to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I hope that I can do it. I am gonna need your help though. Go ahead and stick around for a while. I will see you right back here in my next video. And as always, remember to fill your cup. Bye.